Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's AttackonSamurott, bringing you all another Pokemon Showdown Live. Sword and Shield Showdown Live, I mean. Sorry, I was thinking about old gens. We're playing some Sword and Shield OU Showdown, or not OU, we're playing LC, not doing OU. Team I have for you guys today is going to be this team that I picked up from Kyther, who seems to be a really known LC player. LC circuit champion, so he definitely has credentials in this. I picked up a couple teams from him. I actually picked up this one. This is the team we're going to be using today. Around Ponyta plus wheezing, or plus coughing. I don't know why I keep saying wheezing. Plus coughing. So I believe that the whole idea around this core is to have Ponyta check the check Grookey exclusively, and then we have wheezing, coughing, which is there to check the fighters. So that's the kind of core that's really being, like, I guess, played here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been fighting some really crazy stuff. I fought a guy that was almost 1700 and he had bulk up timber, and I had no idea how to beat that. So now I know that, well, actually he had bulk up timber, he had sticky web, dupe hider, and I was able to block it with the what's it called, block its ability with coughing, but I didn't really play it that well. I think next time when I didn't really know what to do because they also had not to, so I couldn't go for rocks. So it was just a really hard game. It was a very difficult game to play. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna use this team because I think the team looks fun. And also, I haven't really tried out Ponyta myself, so I want to see what this thing can do, especially with the new meta being with the new meta without Volibee, since Volibee has been banned from the tier since it's too strong. That mon has been LC for like years, but they finally made the move to drop it. So now the meta is a little bit more offensive. So there's a lot of fighting types around. Grookey's everywhere. But yeah, fighting types are like reigning right now. Like, if you like, almost every team has a fighting type right now. So that's why there's a lot of checks for it, like, again, Ponyta and even coughing. So I'm just trying to figure out, or really figure out where the meta is at the moment. But for now, that's what I'm seeing. So yeah, so before we get started with this live, please make sure to leave a like and comment on the video, letting me know, again, like, what, I guess for LC, what Pokemon right now is overpowered and why. Because again, I don't know. I don't really know where the meta is right now, besides fighting types being really good and Grookey being really good. That's really all I know. I know the basics of it, but I don't know any of the, like, small stuff. But yeah, I would like to know that. I really do, because I want to get better with this metagame, and I want to know what's going on. So yeah. That's that. Make sure to leave a like and comment, and again, subscribe. I'm on my way to reaching 450 subs. We're 39 subscribers away, so that's definitely a lot closer than I anticipated. But definitely, let's try and hit that goal, get that momentum going, and yeah. So I guess we can do a quick run through of the team before we get started. So that's not the team. I was actually looking at mons that I fought, and there were a lot of weird stuff. I fought a Phantom. I fought a Bagon. It was a low ladder team, but I also fought Vulpix and Natu, and again, that Natu that I mentioned was on that guy's team that was like 1700. So yeah, or almost 1700. I mean, so again, this is the team we're going to be using. So we have Ponyta, which kind of acts as a defensive check and also meant to be a sweeper. I've been seeing a lot of Flame Charge, Flare Blitz sets. So I don't think Wild Charge is good anymore. I mean, I guess it's good for, like, Staryu, but there's better answers to Staryu, like Ferroseed and even Fungus. So I guess maybe that's why people aren't, choosing to go Wild Charge, because, Wild Charge only covers so much. And unless you have high horsepower on this to actually pressure opposing Ponyta, while I have to go for Wild Charge. So I can kind of see the appeal for it. But yeah, again, I don't really know how to play around Ponyta yet. I can't even use my own Ponyta because high horsepower just does too much damage to it. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to really play around it with this team. I think I have to try and keep Staryu healthy, but that's the hard part. It's actually the hard part, but I'll just have to figure it out as we go through. But it's got Morning Sun to keep this thing healthy, Wild Charge to hit the waters, and then Blitz is there to pretty much punish everything. Wild Charge specifically for the waters, but also there for like hitting, what's it called, Marini. So we have that too. But we have Diglett though for that. But if they're running grassy terrain with it with Grookey, then it's kind of difficult. They have to make like some hard predictions and such to really get Diglett in to sweep. But yeah, we have Ponytail again to be the defensive check and also sweeper. Starmie actually is a sweeper as well. Pump does a lot of damage to most checks in the tier. Ice Beam's going to be there for hitting the flyers. Honestly, I haven't really clicked Ice Beam that much. Like, it's decent, but I don't know if it's even that good. I might just put Psychic on it, because at least Psychic can pressure Coughing, and also pressure Timber a little bit more than Ice Beam could. So, I don't know. I might end up putting Psychic on it. And I like Thunderbolt a lot for hitting opposing Staryu. But yeah, Ice Beam's just kind of weird. Psychic can also hit Onyx as well. And I think it probably does still put it in berry range, in berry juice range, but at least it's accurate, and I don't have to, I don't know. I don't want to be walled by Pharisee though. That's the thing. I'll figure it out, but that's what this thing does. Bolt Beam coverage with Pump pretty much covers a lot of stuff in the tier. Timber's going to be defensive, so it could actually take some hits from opposing fighting types. Coughing, again, is the fighting resist. It's got Thunderbolt, Fire Blast, Pain Split, and Sledge Bomb. Pain Split for the recovery to keep this thing healthy. Fire Blast for the steel type. Sledge Bomb's going to be there for hitting, again, the fighters and potentially poisoning them. And then Thunderbolt's going to be there for hitting like a Starmie switch. Pharisee's going to be there for the rocking and also there to like pressure opposing lead Onyx. Potentially get our rocks down as well. Knockoffs could be there for moving items, and we have 2A for para spamming and slowing things down for the team. Diglett is an interesting set here. It's an air balloon set with EQ, Bulldoze, Beat Up, and Final Gambit. So Final Gambit's there to pretty much secure the KO on Ponyta, cause EQ doesn't kill it. Like Ponyta runs a lot of defense. They run 156, so that's actually a pretty good investment for it to not die to EQ. And it's even better because of the terrain from Grookey. So I have to go for this, and it still barely kills it. So I have to get like Chip Under or something for it to actually drop. That's kind of the hard part anyway. But pretty much it's meant to be there to trap it and potentially knock it out. Bulldoze is there for opposing Digletts. Beat Up is going to be there to, I guess, get even more chip on things. And also, I guess it's there to make sure that, because we actually don't get burned. Like this, while this is a physical move, it's not a contact move. So we actually don't get burned by it, which means we can actually like chip like stuff on switching too. But Diglett's only here to trap, so we want to trap it or trap stuff that we needed to trap. Again, trapping Marini. If we can trap Ponyta and keep it low, then that's still pretty good anyway. Especially if we get rocks down too. But again, that's the hard part. We have to really be on top of our stuff. But yeah, let's dive in and get some games. By the way, peep the background. Got Dio. I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure last weekend, and it's honestly this anime is pretty funny. I'm now at like part 3 with Stardust Crusader. So when I first started watching this, I thought it was really weird. I actually was kind of not really interested in watching it because I thought it was really weird. Didn't like the way the characters really looked that much. I think their designs were kind of a little too out there, a little too crazy. But I think what really got me interested was the memes. The memes got me more interested in finding out what this was, because it was kind of funny to see all these like Kodo Dioda, or even like some other stuff like Joseph's like, oh no, and all that. I thought that was just too funny, and their like English is even more hilarious. So the voice actors for this anime are just amazing, just great. Just great. And this image right here is just perfect, anyways. I don't know who to lead with. Timber looks strong. They do have a Pony Galar. I don't know what Pony Galar does, but we can probably trap it with Diglett and then final Gambit it, keeping it low for potentially Mach Punch, and maybe even for Staryu as well. Ice Beam's good for hitting like 1, 2, and that's it. And then Thunderbolt's there for that. I could lead Staryu. It's not that bad of a lead, but I honestly don't know who they lead with. I feel like it's always Timber. So I'll just leave coughing. It is not timber. It is quite the opposite of timber. It is a ponyta. Galarian edition. So we have to eat a psychic. Okay. I didn't have a good lead for this thing anyway. I probably would have had to leave my own pony. They could Calm Mind. Or they just raw psychic. I think I have to go ponytail anyway. If they go for a double right now, I'm done. They go for Blitz or they go for Calm Mind. Maybe they stay in. They probably do. I don't know if psychic actually drops me. It probably does. But I have no real switching. So I have to just Blitz. They go Staryu. Okay. So I can make the switch in the Pharisee, but that brings in Ponyta. So it's kind of prediction heavy at the moment. But I really don't have much of a play, but I have to go Pharisee. So if they make the double, fine. They go for that. I'm going to go for a T-Wave here and try and paralyze that Ponyta. They go for the Poniard there. They get paralyzed. Cool. I can potentially knock this off. But I do think rocks are better. So I'm going to get my rocks down and pressure their Mons. Go for knockoff here. Actually, maybe Timber's okay. Timber might be okay. No, I don't have to go Timber right now, but I do need this alive for their Staryu. Yeah, I gotta go Timber. I don't like it, but it's the only switch I have. And they go for knockoff. We knock back in case they want to go Ponytail right now. They go Fungus, even better for them. So now they can go for Spore on me. I'm gonna go back into Pharisee. They're probably gonna make a double in the Ponytail if they're smart about it, or maybe they go back into Timber. But this is my only switch. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. I really had no switching, so I'll go coughing since they're gonna knock anyway on my switch. As they go for the knockoff there, and the only play I can make is just going for Pain Split to get some kind of recovery back on something. If they go Pony, so that's good for me too, because that's chip, and I do like chip damage on that. So far we're not too far behind, but it's still not great, and yeah, we didn't get much back from that, so they made a good call. They're probably gonna spin, or maybe they just still pump anyway. Let's see. They do spin, yeah, I figured. Even if I T-Wave, it doesn't matter. Just knock. Yeah, and they made that play. Alright, I'll get rocks back. They go for Iron Head. So I think they're trying to set up for Ponyta soon. And also chip me down. I could make the Timber play still, but Iron Head really hurts. Coughing's basically dead. And I can't defog. So it's just a really rough game to play at the moment. I have to go Timber. I don't like it, but it's the only switch I have on this. So they Iron Head, we don't die. I can still Drain Punch to get recovery back, but they can easily go back into Fungus. But I literally have nothing else to do, so I have to get my recovery back on this. They go Fungus. We get some. Actually, that's really good recovery. It's not a lot, but at least it's something. We go back into Pharisee. They probably go Timber again, but I just can't let this go to sleep. Also, my music is not working. Come on, music, do your thing. Alright, so let's see. Coughing still seems okay, but again, this going to sleep isn't what I want. And I don't want them to get a free switch into Timber. This isn't easy, man. Let's go coughing. They're gonna Spore anyway. Oh, okay. Why'd they do so much? What the fuck? That did so much damage. I'm gonna Sledge Bomb. They'll probably throw this out, or maybe they go Trapinch. Actually, they go Staryu and then they trap me. But they can't trap me because I'm levitating, or I have neutralizing gas, so they can't trap me with Trapinch. So maybe we might be okay. Staryu. They're gonna spin. I'm really curious why they keep spinning. This might be like Sash Trapinch or something. Best play I can make is still just Sledge Bomb. I think we can handle. I just Sledge Bomb. And they do spin. They actually killed me. Okay. Just gonna Giga Drain, get more health back if I can. But they probably make the Timber play now. So maybe knockoff is still okay, or even just T-waving. Just Giga Drain. Yeah. We actually get a lot of recovery back from that. That's good. Go for rocks again. This is really tough, man. It's really tough. I don't know what this trap pinch is. Also, you know what? Knockoff won't do that much. Nah, I'm gonna throw this out. They probably went for knockoff, or yeah, they definitely went for knockoff or Iron Head. I'm gonna Giga Drain again. Yeah, they do knock there. They get rid of my Eviolite. Let's see. After Rock Chip, can we still beat Timber? Can we beat Trapinch maybe? I think Staryu really might be the way, but I don't know yet. We definitely died a knockoff now. Giga Drain again. Okay, guess not. I guess we still get to live another day, but we're definitely dying to whatever the Staryu does. I'll just Giga Drain again. And we do live, but barely. They get to attack me with Ponyta, just trap me with Trapinch. Yeah. I'll T-Wave. Maybe they do something else. They go for Drain. What do I do, man? What do I do here? I don't know what to do to win. I don't know what to do. I think Blitz is the way, because Blitz should kill Staryu. But I don't know if we beat Ponyta. I don't think we do. Well, Timber actually can do it. Timber might be able to sweep it. I have to go Ponyta and just Blitz. If they go for Drain and kill me, fine. This is all I can do at the moment. If they sack, they're gonna sack Staryu. They should sack Staryu and not sack this, because they want to try and win with this. Or even Ponyta. I'm just gonna Morning Sun. Okay, they went for knockoff. That didn't work out. Alright. Okay, we get the burn, but it doesn't matter. Actually, no, it did matter. We can Morning Sun still. Okay, so this being burned is still good, but now we have to actually win the speed tie. I really don't want to go off that, but I think it's the only play I have. We have to wild charge and win the speed tie. We won it. Okay, Staryu's dead. They can trap me with Trapinch, but we should be able to sweep with the Timber soon. Maybe. Well, actually with Staryu maybe, but even that's kind of iffy. Ponyta. Alright, we got a Blitz. Alright, we kept it low enough. They Calm Mind. We gotta win it again. Can we do it again? Come on, Ponyta. Nah, okay. So we EQ, that dies. They First Impression. But actually, no, they can't even trap me since I'm above the air. So, or above the ground. So I think Staryu can win. Yeah, Staryu can win. I can go you and just Earthquake. So Ponyta's dead. Yeah, Ponyta's gone. They have to go for well, they can't even go for Mach Punch. They have to go Trapinch. And oh, okay. Then let's see. They Mach Punch. Then we commit to pumping. And that should be GG. Alright, that's enough. That's good enough. Yeah, that should be game now. It should be. I don't know if Ice Beam is enough. Alright, so we do this. We Mach Punch you, unless you win the speed tie. This might be faster, but nope, it's not. So Timber's dead. We get to Mach Punch the Trapinch, then Ice Beam, and we win. So that should be GG now. That was a tough game. Very, very tough game, but at least we were able to like break down what we needed to break down. I think his misplay might have been just not knocking enough. And yeah, the speed ties too. if we won the speed tie against Starmie, or if we didn't win the speed tie against Starmie, we probably lost anyway. And that should be GG. Unless, hold on. I need to make sure Ice Beam can kill. I'm pretty sure it does kill, but I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm checking. Versus Trapinch. Pump. Okay, what about Ice Beam? I don't know if Ice Beam kills. I have no idea if Ice Beam kills. Ice Beam. Ice Beam does 54 to 72% or 74%. How much did they do back to me? Giga Drain does 42 to 52. EQ does 47 to 63. These odds are so weird. I had better odds just going for Ice Beam anyway. How much is it again? 54 to 72. I don't like those odds. Just pump. Alright, we won. GG. Okay. So, again, it sucks that we won the speed ties, but we had to win those speed ties to get out of this. This game was hard. This game was very difficult. Yeah, this game was very difficult to play. I definitely needed those speed ties to win. Or to win me this. So, luckily we did get it, and that's going to be GG. So, we beat our opponent there. Let's get another game and be a little bit more aggressive next time. Oh. Let's see. Oh boy. Now this looks scary. But what's good about this is that coughing is really good against 1, 2, and 3. Even 4. So coughing is actually amazing. I need to make sure that Mon does not die, because this thing is very good against these 3. But so is Ponyta. Ponyta is actually really good here in general. They have one rocker, which is this thing. I think Ponyta's okay as a lead. They should lead with Staryu, so I'll just lead Ponyta. If they lead with Mienfoo, I hope they get burned. That's it. I just hope they get burned. So I'll go for the burn here. Since it's free. It's very free. I definitely think burning here is the freest move I can make right now. Even just going for a raw blitz is fine too. But burning this is just much better. Because that pretty much makes my Timber better than theirs. Or than their fighting type. So they go into coughing to get a T-Spike down. I can still go Staryu pretty safely. If they make a double back, fine. I can't exactly stop it. And I can't really go Ferroseed either. And I can't go Diglett since I can't trap it. So they get like free turn. They get a free turn with Grookey. So I do think Staryu's my best play. And they do go for Sledge Bomb. That does a shit ton of damage. And they get the poison too. Okay, well if they're gonna predict like a Psychic, they should switch and go Pawniard. So I could just trap this. I don't think them staying in makes sense. So I'm gonna just trap this. Yeah, there you go. So we get rid of Pawniard. I think that's worth it. So unless Sucker actually kills me. But these usually don't run Sucker. It's like an EQ. Alright, it lived. It lived very easily. But we can Mach Punch it now, which is good. Yeah, let's see. Diglett going down isn't the best thing though, but at least we got rid of this, technically. I feel like just going Ponyta is fine enough. So I'll just do it. Splits it. If they go for Sucker, fine. If they don't, fine. I do think this is the best play I have. They go Staryu. Okay, we do some damage to it, but not a whole lot. They can just flip turn out and then bring this back in. I could even go for the speed tie, but I don't have to. I really don't have to. I'd rather just go back into Ferroseed. They go for Pump, fine. I'm gonna go for T-Wave since it covers everything. Even the coughing switch. Or even the Ponder too. But knockoff probably is better anyway, since that does, well, it doesn't kill it, but at least it Giga Drain doesn't kill without its Eviolite. T-Wave. They go. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I forgot about the burn. Forgot about the burn from Wait, what was the burn from? I forgot what the burn was from. Oh, from Pony's. All right. Let's see. Well, they definitely have a fire move. If Sledge Bomb did that much, this is definitely an offensive coughing, which means that Ponytail might be okay to switch into. But even that's kind of iffy. But that did so much. Was that a crit Sledge Bomb, or was that just raw damage? That's just raw damage. Okay, this thing is offensive. Maybe I should have went for Final Gambit just to remove that. That might have been better for me. Probably Final Gambit killed that. And that would have kept this low, so... Let's go Ponytail. That's the only play I can make. Make them take even more chip. So they do Fire Blast. Okay. But I have no other switch. I probably shouldn't let Diglett die like that. I could stay in and just blitz, but then I risk my win con dying, and I need my win con to actually sweep. I need Timber as well. Alright, just gonna go coughing. Let's see how much Sledge Bomb does. Okay, that's still fine. Thunderbolt should be enough to knock out Staryu. So I'll go for it. Granted, mine is more defensive, so it probably won't kill, but it might be really close. But I think it's the safest play I have. Sledge Bomb's also decent too. But I don't want them getting a free switch into Poniard, so I'm just going to Thunderbolt. It's safe. It's relatively safe. So let's see. Again, Poniard drops. Staryu takes damage. And they shouldn't go Mienfoo. I don't think Mienfoo makes sense here. I just don't. I think Staryu makes more sense. Or them attacking Poniard. I don't get it. Why? Why would you do that? Okay, so they're going to go for knockoff. Well, since they are going to knock, it's fine. Just Sledge Bomb. They fake. Okay, I don't get the fake out, but fine. Just Sledge Bomb. Go for knock. Me knock it out. Okay, I'll take that. That's definitely worth it. Definitely worth. So now we should be okay to sweep with Ponyta soon. Very much okay to sweep with Ponyta soon. So, they could just hard U-turn into Trico. I really don't want to deal with that. But they go coughing, or they go Poniard first. Let's see. If they go for rocks, we can still defog. Potentially. As long as Pharisee is alive, we can handle Staryu. It's technically even Trico. They're gonna go for their rocks. Can still defog. So let's see, they go for that. They get their rocks. It's gonna Thunderbolt. Oh, okay. So at least my fighting type is gone, or my fighting resist is gone. Gonna knock. Should I knock? It doesn't really matter. Just Mach Punch. They're gonna sack this anyway. It doesn't make sense to keep it alive this late in the game. I mean, if they do make the hard play in the coughing, fine. I guess that still works out for them. Okay, that's dead. They get to go into Grookey or coughing, which again I'm still fine with. It's gonna knock here. Get rid of their Fire Blast. That's a really raw Fire Blast. We knock that off. Goodbye Eviolite. And now I can probably just Ice Beam spam. And we should be okay now. So it's I don't know if this was the play. They went for Pain Split. Fuck. Had to go Staryu. Have to hope that they go for something else. Fire Blast, does that kill me? It does kill me because of the burn. Alright. I think Blitz kills, but I have no idea. I have to, like, this is all I have to do right now. Let's go for the Blitz and hope. Wait, no. I almost clicked the wrong move. Let's go for Blitz. And that does die. Okay, good. We're fine here. We're still fine. They have to go star you. They go for flip turn. I'm not letting this Mon die. They pump. Okay. And I can just go for T-Wave. They Psychic. Okay, they were just throwing it. Fine. Giga Drain. This is gonna be a really bad play. Because they're going right into Grookey. I have to Giga Drain anyway. That's why I didn't want that to come in. That's exactly why I didn't want that coming in. Knockoff won't kill me. If they do go hard Grookey or go hard Trico, then this is really, really bad. But they have to go for SD. Also, we did get that paralyzed, so Wild Charge can't kill. They go for Knock. Glide still doesn't kill me, but with the Eviolite gone, it might. Grassy doesn't kill me. Okay. This thing is so... this thing's so annoying, man. It's so annoying. We should still be okay, though, I think. Because Trico shouldn't kill me in one shot. And Morning Sun, so they're going to Woodhammer. No, they U-turn. No burn, though. Burn would have been perfect, but you know. Beggars can't be choosers, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. Wild Charge might be a roll, though. Let me just check. Ponyta versus Staryu. High Horse is 26 to 36. Wild Charge. Does that kill it? 52 to 73. That doesn't kill. And they could probably just recover if they want. Or even try to predict me and then go Trico. God, I'm gonna be really upset if they go Trico right now, but I can't risk it. I can't. Okay, that's still fine. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I think going for Rocks is fine. Go Rocks to make sure that this dies. Shall Knock. Yeah. Okay, so no Eviolite for them. We go back into Ponyta. Even though Rocks are fine, though. Rocks are still fine. But I don't want Trico in here for free. That's why I don't like doing this. I have to go Ponyta. They do U-turn. Can we get a burn or something? No. No. No, we cannot get a burn. Back in Ferroseed. They're trying to put me in the acro range. Alright, I have to Giga Drain. Damn it. Oh. Drain Punch. Just Morning Sun. Actually, I might be able to Wild Charge now. But no, I'm playing it safe. I'm not messing around with this thing. I just can't mess around with it. Let me think. Well, their Eviolite's gone, so Drain Punch will do a lot more, but I haven't knocked this off yet. I need to knock this off. Alright, we're knocking this off right now. Rocks are still better anyway, since every time it comes in it gets chipped. It's gonna rock up. Okay, I should have went for Giga Drain there. That was probably the better play to Giga Drain. Alright, we're good. We're good. We can win now with Ponyta. We can finally win now with Ponyta. So that's GG. Back in Ponyta. And even if they try to set up with Trico, I think we're still fine. Especially with the Ferroseed technically. since this EV hasn't got knocked off yet. So I think we're good. I think. How much is this doing? U-turn. Man, this is the. I've never seen a Grookey not get burned. Swallow charge. Now think about it. Knock him out. And we should be set to go. Alright, gone. And that should be GG. Even if Trico sets up, we should still be fine. Because we still have Timber in the back as well. So we just blitz. We shouldn't die to Acro. It's going to be close though. It's going to be really close. Oh, he's just set up. What? What? He really just set up like that. I don't get it, but okay. GG. So we got it. I think. Depending on how much Drain Punch does and if they get a crit. Yeah. Okay, good. We did it. Okay, now I see why Ponyta has such a good defensive check against Grookey. It really just kind of shuts it down. It's really good at doing that. It's really, really good at doing that. This was a rough game, man. Very rough game. I don't know what I could have done differently. I feel like I should have been more aggressive with Starmie against these three. I wasn't as aggressive enough. But I also didn't want Grookey coming in for free and then sitting up with Trico. Like, if he just brought that in, like, a couple turns earlier and maybe tried to call my switch and set up with Trico, he might have been able to sweep me. I think Trico would have actually swept after my Eevee got knocked off. So let me just check Trico real quick. So Trico, +2 with the Eevee light knocked off. How much would that have done? Okay, without the item. Okay, hold on. Let's actually just get rid of the item. So the item gone. It did, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. He would have had to wear me down first. But I was already chipped to the range where he could actually just set up too. So this was a really hard game. This was a really hard game to play. But we managed to beat it. So that's that. And let's get one more game to end off this live. Overall, not too bad. I felt pretty good about the team and how it was working. So let's see how this next game goes. Let's see if we can get some momentum, or if we can get something going with Diglett, maybe, or just more Ponyta action. See if we can get Ponyta to do more stuff. Ooh. I was supposed to record an old gen live. I actually wanted that live up for yesterday, but I got really burned out from playing the old gen. So I was just like, you know what, I'm going to put it off and come back to it another day. I did come back to it. I tried playing again today, early this morning. And I mean, it didn't really go that well. I ended up dropping... Well, I didn't drop more than I did last night. When I dropped last night, I dropped like really, really low. Really low on the ladder. But I ended up grinding up again on this old gen ladder to get back up. And I got back somewhat decently, but... I'm still not where I should. I'm still not where I feel. And that's not the word that's not the word I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that I need to be playing more. Get back to get in the position. Get back to where I was at really, and then pass from that point. But yeah, I don't know. The Ocean I've been playing, I feel like I'm not playing as well as I did previously. It's kind of like a off and on kind of thing. Like I guess it's just because I played all the other gens so much, or all the other gens like in one cycle. Like it's always just switching between ADV to Black and White to RBY to GSC, then to the current gens of Gen 6, 7, and 8. So I don't know, just cycling through those tiers definitely does get tiring. I enjoy it though, I do, but if I want to get good, I have to actually focus on one of them at a time. Anyways, my opponent's team is looking scary. They got sticky web offense, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I could just leave Diglett just to trap it, or just to trap this thing and just knock it out. But they probably leave with Arkin to get their rocks up first. This is gonna be a really hard game to play. A very difficult game to play. I'll leave Ferroseed anyway, since they're gonna leave with. Okay, this is fine actually. I don't know why they let Dupiter. I thought they lead Arkin or even Natu, but this is fine. Honestly, I want to go for knockoff, so I will. Because it should go Natu in case I go for rocks, but I think knock is fine. But they're faster though, so maybe rocks hurt me more than they hurt him. No, that's a lie. That's definitely a lie. 100% a lie. They have to go Natu. If they go for webs right now, I'm actually going to be really upset. I'm just going to rock up. But it's like, why would you set up webs now when you're going to be behind anyway? Because of rocks really messing up this team right now. Because it messes up your switching and it also messes up Arkin. But rocks really messed me up. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm gonna regret this play. I already know it. I'm going to regret it. I'm knocking that Natu. I don't care. I don't care. I really want to be able to get rocks down though. Oh, why is he thinking so much? Just switch out or get your webs up so I can actually pressure you. Don't go Natu. Oh my goodness. Bro, your whole team gets messed up by rocks. Please, just switch. Just let me be right. I don't think I'm right. I don't. I'm just gonna rock up. If they stay in and go for webs for no reason, fine. If they get webs up, it actually hurts them more than it hurts me. So I don't agree with them actually, you know. I'm knocking. I don't care. I'm getting up rocks. You're taking too long. You're taking too long. Please. End my suffering. Please. They didn't even do anything. Alright, fine. You know what? We take those. We take those. We installed fear on him. He couldn't go for webs because if he did, I don't know why. He could have honestly gone for webs and would have been fine anyway. I was really pressured to even go for rocks. Like, I really wanted webs down, or I really wanted rocks down so I can pressure his Natu, pressure the Arkin, pressure everything. But he should have hard switched into Natu and he would have been fine. But I guess he was afraid of getting knocked, not killing me with Heat Wave. Maybe that's why he didn't want to do it. But I don't know. I don't know. They took too long. They took too long. I got frustrated. I just wanted rocks down, but they ended up, you know, DCing. So we're losing to Axe. So I guess that's that. Yeah, I guess that's it. So that's the end of this Pokemon Sword and Shield LC Showdown Live. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like and comment on the video. Again, letting me know what is the biggest threat in LC right now. Again, I have no idea what it is. I'm pretty sure it's Grookey or one of the fighters. But probably Grookey. And then it's a fighter after that. But I don't know. I guess the whole Grookey situation is kind of similar. Well, it's not really similar with Sword and Shield OU. It's very different. Rillaboom isn't as common. I guess it's common on like hyper offense and even like some some more like offensive teams, but I don't know. It seems like the metagame is becoming more like, you know, flying types. Flying types are everywhere, so I'm pretty sure Rillaboom is just kind of gonna keep falling in the viability. I think it's still good, but I don't know. I feel like that mon is just, it's strong. It's very strong. Because, again, Rillaboom still just kind of sweeps most flying types anyway. Like, Choice Band, like, +2 Grassy Glide can still two-shot Torn. And you still one-shot Lando and such. Like, you can still break through flying types. But just not as well as before, I guess. But yeah, Rillaboom is an interesting case. Now, here in LC with Grookey, you do have checks to it. You got Ponytail. Ponytail's like the best check, honestly. Because it always pressures it with the flame body burn. It can't always, you know, stay in. So it's always forced to just keep pivoting. Or even try and get as much chip as possible. But then just, you know, having to take more chip and potentially burn doesn't seem that great for it. So I can see why why it's so good right now, or why Ponytail's so good right now. But so this was interesting though. I definitely learned a lot from playing like earlier and playing now. Because again, earlier I saw a lot of again offensive builds. I saw a lot of Zigzagoon, or I saw some Zigzagoon. Actually like knocked. It actually destroyed my team. It just straight up destroyed my team. A lot or twice actually. And then again I saw a bulk up Timber team on a team actually similar to this, but they had like Natu. I think they had Grookey too, Scraggy, Dewpider, Dewpider. They had Timber, and then it was some other wall breaker. I forgot what it was, but again, Scraggy on teams like these are scary, very very scary with webs down, because then this really just set the sweep, and you can't really do much back unless your fighting type is around, and if it's not, then it just sweeps anyway. So I need to try Scraggy out. I need to see how broken this thing is, because it looks like this spawn might be borderline broken. From what I've been looking at in some conversations about this thing. And even from watching what's his name, Serene Grace, he talks about Grookey, or talks about Scraggy, I mean. But yeah, again, that's gonna be that for the Showdown Live. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and comment on the video, and again, subscribe as well. Trying to reach my 450 subscriber goal by the end of the summer, so let's just get that momentum going, and yeah, I'm gonna try. I actually wanted to record some NU today. But I promised Mumbo that I recorded some LC with him, so I'm gonna try and get an LC vid, or I'll try and work on an LC vid for you guys, and try to you know, get that uploaded for you all on Thursday. So yeah, I have something special for Wednesday. Once you know the whole discussion thing, or the whole thing for what's it called, for BDSP and for Legends Arceus comes out, whatever information they bring out tomorrow, I'll probably talk about it, and or maybe even like, you know, record my reaction to it. But again, that's that. Be safe, watch your hands, and peace out.